fashion beat financial services in the race for this man's talent.
My name is Mzukisi, the founder and the creative director of the brand called Imprint. My passion for fashion started at a very young age, but it was interesting because I studied accounting, I became an accountant, but along the way I kind of felt like I needed to explore something different. And luckily my mom used to sew, so I just started playing around with her sewing machine, and the rest is history. I think it's very important for people to support local designers because mostly the growth of local brands depend on people buying into what we produce locally. I usually say Imprint is an afro futuristic luxury brand. It's a brand that tells our African identity. It celebrates who we are, but it also has an element of the future, which is very evident in the prints that we use, and that always tell African stories in ways that people haven't imagined before, in ways that people haven't really seen it before. Showcasing my collection at AFI, obviously there's an inspiration behind the collection, but more than anything, I feel like you're looking at the colors, you're looking at how the flowers are sort of like blooming from the baskets that we use as accessories. I think it also represents a way of a new life, rebirth, and giving hope to people that there is light at the end of all this thing that we have been facing. It sort of like gives people a different view of what is possible. Everyone should just remain hopeful and know that there is a different chapter, a beautiful chapter after all this thing is over. How I see fashion in the future, I feel like fashion is moving more towards a place where it's more inclusive. First of all, the price points. Because previously, mainstream fashion was something that you mostly aspired towards. There wasn't like an entry point when it comes to something that you can buy and sort of feel like you're part of the brand or you're part of the fashion movement at the time. So I feel like that's a positive and something that everyone is looking forward to. Also the element of just Africa fashion as a collective. That's something that is being appreciated globally, which means there's a space for growth for a lot of African designers.